Hello everyone. Welcome back to more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. So, was gone for a little bit. Yes, drink gaming tea. Hello. I had a bit of a family trip to make this weekend, so couldn't do our normal Friday stream. But I managed to get back early afternoon today, so thought I could squeeze in a little bit of gaming here in the evening, because I love Valhalla and I want to experience more of this game and maybe finish the game. I'm not sure how many days there are. I'm assuming we're at least going to get to Christmas in game because Dana mentioned the Christmas party. So let's get straight into it here and resume. It looks like the noodle is in the room with me. It looks like the noodle might want out, so I'm gonna let her out. Yeah, barf. I'm gonna let the noodle out real quick. 1 second, stringworms. There you go, baby. Whoa, big Pyah. Scooch back in, get all comfortable. Hello, Cleo. Load, day 11, let us get to it. Right, because our electricity bill is due on Christmas Eve, so that'll be interesting. It's due tomorrow! Oh goodness, alright. And we bought what Jill wanted, cool. So, we have more than enough to afford our electricity bill, so we should be fine. Yes, Nora was very happy to see me back. Misty has been kind of like upsetty and aloof just because I was gone. She's like, where'd you go? Why'd you leave me? So hopefully she'll warm up and snuggle with me tonight. That's all I can hope for. Okay, so we just left off. Jill had found out that her ex-girlfriend had passed away from a nanomachine rejection infection. Dorothy stayed the night at Dana's behest, and now we're at home. So, I'm pretty sure this upcoming shift is gonna be a brutal one. So, let's just get straight to work. December 23rd. Good evening.
Hey. How are you feeling?
A little more soft and warm.
Come again?
You heard me.
So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you?
A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself.
Sorta. Kinda.
Sour things last night. Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. Oh, Dorothy's such a sweetheart. She did it for the price of a soda. Oh, what a good friend.
How'd you get her number?
I have, contacts.
Right.
Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks.
I'll make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you'll want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though.
Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Yeah, get that hug from Dana. Yeah, hopefully the Misty won't stay upsetty spaghetti for very long. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Nice to hear that again.
Did you say something?
Did I?
Oh, excuse me. Big burp. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys.
What's this Snake Plissken looking sheep? Who this? Who dis?
Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something?
My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. What the fuck kind of name is that? Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Poop.
Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today?
Okay, what the fuck voice do we give Nacho?
Yeah, he has the Snake Plissken eye patch.
I wanted to see what kind of place my best soldier is working at.
Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday?
Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana?
No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So, I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing.
Part of it. I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on Earth.
In outer heaven, one could say. Ah. And you take corgis only?
Do I look like one of those sci-fi bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly, I can only take care of those who are the same species as I.
Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything?
I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff.
You sure?
Did I stutter?
All right. A manly drink for the dog? Maybe I should just give him something better. Let's see. A manly drink for the manliest of puppers. What do we want to give him? A Mars Blast? Spicy, manly, strong. That seems to fit him. She does mention something bitter, so 1 second here. Manly. A gut punch is bitter, manly, and strong. Isn't there one that's like based off an action movie? I don't know, I kind of want to give him a Mars Blast. Spicy, manly, and strong. That seems to fit him. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Splendid. Shickety, 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 shick. Mars Blast. Here.
Yes, this is just what I wanted.
Perfect.
Ugh, this tastes worse than my own butt.
Hey, you asked for it.
This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier.
Thanks! Does he really get paid?
Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better.
I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that?
We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone.
Can't they just share the ones we have?
You fool. Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying?
Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. I mean, was the bar closing and all that? Or with the bar closing and all that? But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls.
That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes?
Are there boxes of boxes?
Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes?
Tied together?
Tied together. Don't be silly.
Unless she's paying him straight from her pockets, boss is that kind of woman.
This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles.
Oh, as expected from you, boss! Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. They're having this whole conversation. Meanwhile, Jill's just like, where is the money for the dog coming from? For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks.
So tomorrow we're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear?
Sir, yes, sir! Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money.
Wait, what if they come with foil?
What?
Rooster Strauss has to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan.
Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog.
I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet that those Sci-Fi bastards have. She's always so nice with us.
I know, her smile is cute too.
So, it's better that we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list.
Nacho. Oh yeah, forgot you knew the dog. Are you staying for a while?
I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run.
Great, Gil can go with you.
I can?
You will.
I'll still get paid for today, right?
That depends on Nacho's evaluation.
Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going.
Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? You look like you need to take a good break, and he's the kind just not to accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'll have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office.
Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too.
Yeah. So, you have anything?
Hey, Morningstar. What are you buying? What are you selling? I'd buy that for $1. Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over here and be on standby. Await orders.
Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or even if he gets paid with money. Betty and... Oh, is this the duo? I can't remember. Just finished playing some Cyberpunk. Well, welcome to the other side of Night City, Glitch City. Hey there. Okay, yeah, so it is the bitchy lady and the robot guy.
Hey there, robot.
And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does deal want anything? Okay, roll.
Sir, yes, sir.
So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work. This isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. Should make it a big for the heck of it. Okay. Got Johnny's gun? Hell yeah, it's a wonderful pistol. Make sure to dome Atom Smasher with it for him. Okay, so 1, 2, 1. Whoa, hold on, reset. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One big old beer. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I have this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks, last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit. Never had a pet rabbit. They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. We've heard tell of a rabbit. This doesn't sound like the same personality of the hacker rabbit we're familiar with, but maybe she's staying quiet to, like, not blow her identity. Oh yeah, the pulse rifle from Aliens is so tasty. Just one of the best firing sound effects in film. It doesn't have to be a person she's speaking with, even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. The sadist. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of everything she says. Well, why don't we test it? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say this, Laura girl. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as coworkers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelance. A freelancer. This must be the rabbit hacker. Why is she there then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that lower girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more, A more assertive person? Lilim, a more assertive partner. Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Deal. No. Oh, honey. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. And then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become a more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, or someone might try and eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So, in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not integrated. She did try, this lesbian. She did try. How did you find out? Yes, spill the tea. I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. That... Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a fringe weaver. Alright. Let's make one bloom light, one fringe weaver. Alright, bloom light. There we are, unnecessarily brown. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Aged on the rocks, mixed. Alright, one bloom light and a fringe weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops, not iced, aged and mixed. There we go. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video game event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Excuse me, burp. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seemed that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drinks all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? Oh, not a good question right now, Betty. Oh, no. In more ways than one, I guess. What'd you say, for better or for worse? Betty, no, now's not the time. I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back on it. So you're one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone it throws on a daily basis. Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go and protest, we'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. Not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way. You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh, yeah. The one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Sci-Fi toy company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least, I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Doggos are borkin. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow, and by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes in. All right. Okay, first half of the shift complete. Take a quick sip. Okay. Actually, I'll drink some water too. Well, this is already halfway empty. I might have to... It's late enough. I might have to mix myself a drink for this stream too. Did it during the first stream of Valhalla and haven't done it since. Maybe we'll take a break between our shifts today and mix a drink IRL. We'll see here. Paranoia save, and back to it. No dogs in sight. Let's switch the channel. What do we got here? Yeah, C0, let's go. Why is this one blank? Yeah, this bar is cool. Let's go with that. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey. Hey there, Alma. Oh no, what happened, baby? Did you break up? Did her and her boyfriend break up? She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Yeah, we can always turn it off. Something to cheer her up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... Oh my god, I don't remember what her favorite drink is. Shit. Was it just beer? I forget. Or was it rum? No, I can't remember. I kind of want to look it up. I think it's just beer, but I can't remember. 1 second here. Shoto mate. Just a little refresher here. momento. One second here, because it's either a piano woman or a brantini. So she's ordered both. 1 second here. Let's check the flavor profiles. Piano woman, sweet happy. We like happy. Brantini, sweet. Yeah, sweet, classy, and happy. That's her to a T. Let's just go for the brantini. I think she's ordered one of those before. I'm just gonna go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Aged and mix, I hope. It's classified as a happy drink. I hope this does the trick. I know we've given her one of these before. I'm just wondering if it might be beer. Let's just send it. Hey. Huh? And this? It's on me. Drinks, so at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? A brantini! So you do— oh my god, thank goodness! Holy shit! Okay, I'm glad that we went the correct path there. Oh goodness. All I did was look back at the other— I got it right. Okay, good. Yeah, because all I did was check back on the prior day that she had came in and seen what she had ordered then. So I went off that. So, okay, good. I'm sorry, Alma. It's been a week since I played. You have quite the fixation with brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. They do indeed. Hey, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a brantini for me. Aww. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk, the drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. Yeah, she was a teen drinker. I mean, living in a cyberpunk dystopia, I'm assuming a lot of people start drinking and smoking pretty early. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the past couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So, go ahead. Unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary, I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad are hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well. Huh, you reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her house just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never get along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how the kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all these escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Alma, I just want to reach through the screen and give Alma a hug. I have been in that situation and it sucks. Oh my goodness, this game is too fucking real sometime. Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hits me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Ah! Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Oh my god, exactly, T. Yeah, I do. I have yours. Oh my god, too fucking real. I feel you, Alma. I feel you. Oh goodness, this is making me want to see my niece. Bleh. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, though, and I couldn't just discuss it with any of my family members. I can tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just need to get all this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. No, all you'll see here is filled with love and dreams. Atta girl. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually become more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope it doesn't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sister still looks quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had a problem with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact they're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that pretty much married excuse me. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if a guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Yeah, exactly, Cleo. This girl has standards. She is burned through men because they just weren't the right fit for her. She needs to find the one. Hey. Am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. All right. Something cold with... excuse me. Something cold with alcohol. Let's go to sweet drinks, sugar rush. That's mixed. Let's just go girly drinks. Asian mixed. Asian mixed. Asian mixed. On the rocks and blended. Optional. Bitter, girly, and soft. What else do we have? Sweet, girly, happy, on the rocks and blended. That's what we're looking for. Let's get her a moon blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. One moon blast for the pretty lady. Here you go. Thanks, I need to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on! You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' house, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Based. Really? I like the breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Yeah, I'm a fan of legs and thighs. Just for chickens, definitely. Just when it comes to chickens, legs and thighs. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Thoughts? Yeah, they're talking about breasts and legs, and everyone knows the best part are the wings. Wings can be good, there's just not a lot of meat on them, and you can get some tendons every now and then. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Of course you like them spicy. Yeah, I like chicken breast too, just when it's cooked correctly. A lot of people overcook chicken breast. But I love chicken thighs so much. That's my favorite cut to work with. But love me some chicken breast too. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken. The shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'll be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back in my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mix-up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I've found buckets that make my throat itch just being near them. Dana is just so based. The best girl. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? About that. Well, no, Jill did say that she had a boyfriend. We've only had the indication of her dating that one girl. Maybe Jill's bi. That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive. Responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. Yep, seems to be bi. What about you? I like them well-dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscles always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. And that's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Something to help her get over the spiciness of the wings. One second here. There's spicy drinks. Maybe something bubbly? Just give her a frothy water. Bubbly, classic, bland. Maybe just a beer? Beer helps with spicy food because it has the wheat in it. So maybe just a beer? Do we have something cooling though? You should probably get her something with ice in it because it'll help with the spiciness. Aged and mixed. Burning, that's the opposite of what we want. We could just get her another brandy, but it isn't iced. Sour, classy, vintage. No, again, that's burning. We don't want that. Burning, we don't want that. Sour, girly, soft, aged and mixed. On the rocks, blended, bitter, girly, soft. We should probably go with this because it's like chocolate milk, and milk is good for spicy stuff. Let's get her a sunshine cloud. Here you go. Not the most pleasant thing, but it helped. Oh, we could have done better. Oh. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the buckley wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Cute! Ah! I ship it so much. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I wouldn't ever let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here. Come on. What are you... This is the first time we've seen pixel art of her outside of the comm screen. All right then. Now, I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hey, Jamie. You want a glass of water? You want a glass? Okay, hold on, Jamie. Hold on. 1 second here. 1 second. We'll shake it up. And then we'll put this here and... There you go, stringworm. 1 glass of water. Water up. All I did was transfer my water to another cup. Now my water is in a separate cup. But that being said, there was ice in it. Alright. Alright then. Oh yeah, I already read that part. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. Oh, you got a faint headache, Jamie. Well, you just sit back, relax, and yeah, get some water in you. Hydrate or dihydrate. I see. Okay, then I move this. Whoa, my God! Why was that Alice Rabbit there for a second? Okay, then I move this here, click here, and now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. That was the Alice Rabbit sigil. Is Alma Alice Rabbit? She said that pissed her off, though. Interesting. Interesting. And they mentioned that... Betty mentioned that the person helping was a freelancer, and Alma's a freelancer. Yeah, Alma hacked the workstation, but I saw the little bunny logo there. Interesting. Why with him, too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right. How'd you even manage to... Oh, yeah. Hacker. Right. Now, we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much an effort but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh? We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink! Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There is no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right. Alright, so sugar rush, we may pull any of those. 1, 2, 1, carmatrine, mixed, boop, done. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I had this gut feeling that with all your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? Yeah, she's very cute. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling me the story. Well, as my career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half, it became nothing but study sessions after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about 1.5 years of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there, and satisfaction in graduating was minimal. I realized I'd only gone through the motions, day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like the whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized that I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. right, Cleo, yeah, just so much of this game just hits so incredibly hard. Oh my god. Good game is good, but good game is really fucking relatable. Lenora was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that 1.5 years. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenora and she freaked out. She confessed that she was just jealous because she never got a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a face in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not because of that. The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. localized nanomachine rejection, a heart attack. Apparently she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me when she was sick when we were together? I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost the sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what's stopping me from apologizing. Pride, fear, a stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past. Who cares? I lost my chance at apologizing to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. Big beer, big beer, big beer. What makes up big beer in this thing? Big beer for our girl. I'm not the biggest fan of beer. I do want to try and find a good gluten-free beer that I actually enjoy. Technically, I can have Guinness because it's made of barley, but barley has a similar profile to gluten, so I just don't want to risk drinking it. So, don't know. All mixed. Oh wait, no, she wanted a big beer. I got distracted yapping about allergy constraints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because that's the thing, Cleo, because, I mean, given what I've heard about Guinness and the flavor profile, chances are I would like it. So maybe I should just bite the bullet and try a Guinness. And if I get a tummy ache, whatever. It might suck, but it might end up being good. You never know. All right, should be good. Mix it up. Boop. 1 beer. Big beer at that. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Rice beers! Good point, Cleo! I didn't consider that. I might have to give those a shot. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Hey, Jill. What kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed to get riled up easily, and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. Same, girl. So, just like you're behaving right now, shut up. It was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she'd drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me with her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. That's so fucking cute. Oh. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell I was doing with my life, I remembered a night we spent at a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to. And you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there, listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, but I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. I hate it. Hate it! That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyway. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean, you know, thanks for everything today. Silly Joe. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. And that's what friends are for, right? This is so precious. Oh, I love these characters so much. Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Ah, boss. Did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we don't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager. Boss? She needs her spice. Yeah, we had one mistake. I'm not sure what we should have given, Alma to cool her down. Probably should have just given her a beer in hindsight. Cherish titty hacker, she's a good friend. Oh my gosh. Your account was charged 8,000. Cool. A bill is paid. Now we're flat broke. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus on work with no problem. Cool. No need to buy anything. What is new in the news? Ooh, Grand Slam fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product, IMO. Such better than the E. I like the match quality. I wish they'd give more importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's gonna face Yusuke at the Dome show. Ugh, why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merge unlike your indie darling. I wanna marry Yusuke! Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 is better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Your wrestling is fake. It may be fake. I consider it a live stunt show. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, let's read about Model Warrior Julianne before we read about this. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. The classic magical girls show, Model Warrior Julianne, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service. Too fucking real. Especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids, without risking dinner or breakfast. That's so fucking sad. Nanomachine Sun has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the Observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. God, so the nanomachines are used as an anti-protest measure. That is wild. Flashbangs? Nah. Nanomachines, son. Directly into your blood to give you nanomachine cancer. Damn. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Updated. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals, rather. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? Laughter. You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. End of transmission. Developing. That's weird. It's time to become one? Is someone trying to make all the Lilim, go back to the, main AI core or something? That's weird. Well, let's save, and I think I'm going to take this time to go mix me a drink real quick. I think this is going to be a 2-day evening for stream chat, so we'll probably do one more night at the bar and then call it a stream maybe. We'll see. Just depends on how long it goes. But for now, I am going to go refill my water and mix me a drink. We'll make it as strong as the first one that I made on the first stream, but we'll whip something up real quick here. So y'all take this time to go grab yourself some snackies and refreshments as well, and we will return to Valhalla in just a second here, everyone. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Alrighty, stringworms, I am back. I have returned with a Moscow mule that I mixed up real quick, keeping it simple. Oh, simple but delicious. Fuck, I love Moscow mules. Alright, let's get back to it here. Paranoia save. Alright, We didn't need to buy anything, so let's just get to it then. Go to work. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink here to come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, the kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs, you invited the titty hacker, Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Hey Bat, welcome, welcome. Invite anyone you feel like inviting, the more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone made plans at this point. Do I know Macross? Yes, I've watched a couple Macross series. I can't remember which ones, but I am familiar with the franchise, indeed. I saw the Macross jets that you posted on the Discord. I've always liked that factor of Macross, of the mechs turning into more traditional-looking vehicles. Kind of Transformer style, but still maintaining like the aspects of the fuselage and stuff when they transform. Super neato. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Yeah, worse Jamie mentioned. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Who dis? Welcome to Valhalla. Ooh, these are new people. Okay. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get so lost so easily? Evaporates and finding another Macross fan. I need to watch more Macross. I want to rewatch the old series. The one that I've seen the most recently, the last one that I watched was I'm trying to think of the name of it. It has the song that sounds a lot like September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Fuck, one second here. Arcade distracted. Which Macross series was that? Cross. It's the one that starts Jumbi wa ikane. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, which one was that? Was it Macross Frontier? It might have been Macross Frontier. Macross Delta, that might have been the one. There's so much Macross. Which one was it? Oh my gosh, I'd have to go through the list and like see the characters and know which one it is. I've definitely watched Macross Frontier. I know there's the one girl that goes nyan 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 ni haya nyan like there's stuff from Macross that I remember, but I can't remember which series it was from. Yes, Jamie, get dressed up. All right, bleh. Okay, big arcade distracted there. Why does this place make people get lost so easily? They should have it called just Minotaur Center. Nora, down. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. Yes, okay, so I've definitely seen Frontier for sure. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. I'll ask for a Brantini. The Lilum freaks me out. So Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 Karmatrine. They didn't really order anything for the Lilum. Should I do 2 Nah, let's just do 1 Brantini. Aged and mixed. Here they are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit for this cold season, miss. Vela. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is... Sentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yick, Bartender? That cult classic game that has been seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we lost on the way. I heard you talking about someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm, wearing jeans under a skirt. No, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Fluffy dream. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's just hope that the Lilum is being very in character and there's not actually a ghost behind us. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Aged. Mixed. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you just leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. And they were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh, shit. Boss! Dee Dee, R&B. I'm coming! You see, Dee Dee's a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh, God. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check on him, though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't a Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I'm just overthinking it. More important, though, jeans under a skirt. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, hi, honey. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilum just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Oh, not again! Not again! It's been weeks! Or just a week, but still. This would help if I was playing this all in one sitting. spooky thing on the screen as Dorothy entered. I didn't see Jamie. Oh, I was too focused on reading. Darn it. Well, we'll just hope that it has to do with, Alma hacking our system. Something fear reference. All right. Damn it. What is Dorothy like? Is it a piano woman? Maybe that's what I was thinking of with Alma. Shit. Glitchy purple-haired girl. Interesting. Sparkle Star. She likes the blue fairy. Sweet girl. Yeah, let's go with the blue. I know she's ordered the blue fairy multiple times. Fucking Pinocchio reference. Let's go with that. I think that's the right choice. Drink the cheers are up. I think this is it. Here. Thanks. She didn't notice it was the wrong drink? Oh, it was the wrong drink. Yeah, I thought it was a blue berry too, but apparently that wasn't it. Oh, no, she didn't notice the wrong drink because we gave her a blue fairy instead of... Okay, I read that wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other clients that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? Dorothy, God, Dorothy's so wonderful. She knows boundaries so well. Like, are you sure you want to tell me? What a good girl. I've already brought enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. I'm sorry for the loss though. I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do Lilum really understand death? Sorta. Kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up with the collective souls. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? I can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea that nothingness is paralyzing. There are few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole three laws thing. Oh, so they did have Asimov's laws before Lilum became self-aware. Interesting, little lore drop there. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Sending a screenshot of what was on the screen to the Discord. Thanks, Jamie. I'll check it out real quick here. Opening the Discord. I see the wow from that. All right, going down to gaming. Oh, we saw that girl at the beginning of the game. Interesting. Okay, thank you for clipping that, Jamie. We saw her at the beginning of the game, and I was like, I wonder who this is. I thought she was like the AI assistant for the bar, but we hadn't seen her since. Huh. Peculiar. Alright, while we're at a pause here, I'm just going to take a quick drink of my drink. Ugh, yum. I know, Nora. You're such a dog. Yeah, I don't know who it is. Alright, back to Dorothy. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can't protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by the rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. Yeah, Asimov. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it for their favor. Well, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, though. Who's getting gloomy? Your apartment is very comfy, you know. It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? Foray. Why Foray? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, "For!" Oh, it's pronounced four. I've been pronouncing it Foray all game. His name is Four! It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's full play. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilum kid I wanted to transcend. Or a Lilum kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. You want anything else? Let's go with the Blue Fairy. Okay, so another one. I hope I got giving her a Blue Fairy right the first time. There we go. Why do they call it a Blue Fairy? It's because of Pinocchio. I believe the name is based off absinthe, which was called the Green Fairy. The first versions of the drink were described as sweeter absinthe. Sadly, I had to fix the formula because people were turning green. Not blue. A bluish green. You seem to have cheered up a bit there. Yeah, talking to you always helps me get my mind off things. Hey, there's something I've wondered for a while now. What? What kind of friends do you have? I mean, are there in your same line of work, or... Friends? Aside from you? Thank you. Well, there's Lawrence, that venom machine, a lot of fun to be with. Yeah, and the whole wormwood insanity thing, well, the main problem was, back in the day, when people were trying to make sure that absinthe didn't go bad, they would fill it with preservatives that weren't necessarily safe for human consumption. And one was, what's it called? It's copper, is it copper sulfate? I can't remember. It's basically rat poison, or it was used as rat poison back in the day. And they used it as a filler to make sure that the absinthe wouldn't go bad, but it also kind of poisoned people and made them go crazy, and is thought to potentially be one of the reasons that Vincent van Gogh sliced off his ear. So let me look that up real quick here to make sure I'm not talking out my ass. Nora, stop. Stop. Either lay down or go. Needy noodle. 1 second here. Absinthe. Copper. Poisoning. It was copper sulfate. I was right. Haha, my history checks out. During absinthe's peak popularity, especially after the French wine blight of the 1870s made a popular low-cost alternative to wine, some mass-produced versions were made with industrial alcohol and toxic additives such as copper sulfate to cut costs, enhance appearance, and provide longevity. Yeah. Copper salts like copper sulfates. Dang. History is whack, y'all. Once you get past his quirkiness, that is. I've also met a lot of nice people working in the streets. From the top of my head, I think about Nightingale, another Lilim. She changed herself to have fur and a more wolf-like face. Can you bring Nightingale to the bar, Dorothy? Can you bring Nightingale to the bar? Please. 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 It's a guy, wolf robot man. Bring Nightingale to the bar, Dorothy, I beg you. He's also a pretty good pianist. He plays in a jazz band on the weekends. Excuse me. There's also Nadira, a drag queen and the owner of a club I've been invited to a few times. She has an animal shelter on the side. I help her with it occasionally. Oh, there's also a Sister Clementine, a nun from an orphanage. Yeah, with mercury being used for harden and strengthen the hat brims. Long-term exposure to mercury, and not using gloves for protection, and it being aerosolized in the air for the spraying process. That's a bad situation. I go there sometimes and play with the kids. Well, that's something I didn't expect to hear. I also almost got adopted once. I was flattered, but it was weird. Oh, and it turns out I already knew your boss. Some years ago, what? I said too much client confidentiality and all. Well, enough tangents. Why are you gloomy in the first place? Gloomy? When you came in, I don't know if gloomy's the right word, but you were pretty quiet at the very least. And knowing how you normally are, it was pretty weird. Oh, don't worry about that. Just one too many things going on in my mind. I'm sure she's worried about the upcoming appointment with Vincent. I wasn't gloomy or anything, more like distracted, really. Well, I think I'll go now. And the second we press her on it, she leaves. Oh, Dorothy. Dorothy, share more with us, honey. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey. My boss told you about the party tomorrow, right? Yep, I wouldn't dare to miss that. Okay then. Alright then, see you tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks. And that's that. Boss, I'll be taking my break. Alright. Okay, break time. It's time for me to take another sip of my Moscow Mule. Ah, yum. There we go. It's crazy how much lime complements ginger. They're normally flavors that you don't really like put together in cooking, but man, does it work well on a Moscow Mule. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've ever seen all year. Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. This match? Yeah, it's just left hook, left hook, left hook, left hook. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, I say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. Scars itch a little bit, though. My tattoo is itching like crazy right now, Say, so same, girl. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today?
Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while.
I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside.
Buster, since Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me.
Oh, I see. What can I get you?
Something cold.
Sure. Something cold for Say. Let's give her... Asian mixed. Yeah, Sunshine Cloud. Cold, bitter, girly, and soft. Actually, maybe there's something else that isn't bitter that we can give her. Sugar Rush is just mixed. Sparkle Star is aged and mixed. Aged and mixed. On the Rocks and blend. Yeah, Sweet, Girly, and Happy. That's what our girl needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. On the Rocks and blended. There we go. 1 Moonblast. I think you'll like this one.
Really? So sweet of you. Thanks.
So, Stella isn't with you today?
She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered.
And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow.
You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Really can't say no to Stella.
Yeah, because you two need a date. Even if you're just besties, I support that. I want them to date so bad, though.
Maybe next time?
If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple beers in our honor.
I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like?
They're really big. There's lots of foods and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members.
Man, Stella's a real one. Really?
She said something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella.
That is so fucking cute. That is so cute.
And Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she's most likely celebrates it big.
Interesting.
Do you like parties, Jill?
I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them.
Huh, I see.
Excuse me.
I only go to parties that Stella's attending, but otherwise, I just stand there without saying anything.
God damn it. Without anything to say. Bleh.
I'm not one to wear dresses, you know.
You're not?
I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me.
Honey, you look cute in anything.
Although with all this healing I have to do, I'll be able to fit in for a while. They're too breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill.
It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember wearing my arms were too thin or something like that.
We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own.
That's hard to imagine.
Oh, but she does have one. She just stresses a lot about her bust size.
Oh, excuse me. Moscow Mule burp. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact.
Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes.
Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest.
She seems affluent though. Why not go through reduction surgery?
'Cause she also kinda likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her?
Huh.
I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you?
Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes.
Honey, you are so fucking adorable. Shush. Shush.
And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that.
You're fine. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
Do you have something non-alcoholic?
I do. Give me a sec. Non-alcoholic. I believe there is... Is it Fluffy Dream? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No Karmatrine. Aged and mixed. Here.
Thanks.
You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you?
It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not.
I'm a sleepy drunk.
Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself?
That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Yeah, Say is a lightweight, so I'm glad she's just going for one alcoholic drink tonight. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud our judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of.
There's also a matter of addiction, you know. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So, tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food. We'll chat for a while, and that's it.
Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear?
Sure. Hey, Say.
Yeah?
What do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
That's not what she means. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? I feel like Say would be an amazing EMT. I feel like she would be a stellar EMT.
To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school.
Wow, she just went straight into the force, didn't even graduate high school? Dang, girl.
I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after the hell in Apollo Trust. Life's not something you can just throw away so easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. He's back.
Oh, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't ya?
All right. Something strong for Mr. Detective. All right, let's go. Manly. Bitter manly burning. Bitter manly burning. What's the highest alcohol? I think a gut punch is the highest alcohol content we can give. Optional. Two karmatrine. Two karmatrine. Optional karmatrine. Let's just go. We'll go for a gut punch and just fill it to the max with karmatrine. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and then all of the alcohol, all the alcohol, all the alcohol. Make it super fucking strong. Aged and mixed. Have fun with that, buddy. Here you go.
Yes, this'll do.
So, what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and happened to be in the area.
Yeah, it's low cost, too. What kind of work?
I'm tracking someone. A gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something?
I'm tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. Yeah, I'm really worried about this guy. Hopefully the gun for hire is Jamie. Jamie is a straight shooter and a good man, so hopefully wouldn't kill someone that's just snooping around. But I don't know, we'll see. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls. Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from
Kanye Vania? Nah, no, not Kanye with a whole country. That'd be a disaster. What's this rip-off Castlevania?
His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if it's still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just see through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see the causes of a reaction will be... You're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction and if it could lead to fight nanomachine projection.
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since.
He could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue who was making the contract, and taking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. Cobalt velvet. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks, unmixed. Here you are.
Oh, you actually did it.
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No.
So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time.
You told me you wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message.
He could have been lying.
Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright.
Oh, trauma! You do?
I have a daughter. She's about your age.
What?
When she was a teen, she had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow.
Oh, that's tragic. Oh, damn, okay.
I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand.
So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do when you find her?
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you? What if it's Say? What if it's Say? Because Say mentioned that her dad walked out on her when she was really, really young. Interesting. We'll see here. We'll see.
I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I better go back to work before her trail goes cold.
She might have just been here, my man. I don't know. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. All right. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. Zero mistakes. Let's go. Now, this is a small party. Is what you needed. 300. Aww. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's What? Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from Redmond's? Huh? What? Happy holidays. Sure. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Doesn't say anything about buying something, so I think we can just save up for the time being. Well, let's read the news and Kiramiki's blog post, and I think we'll call it there, everyone. I'm just happy we were able to get a little bit of streaming in for the evening. Short but sweet, and we'll be starting with the Christmas party next time we play Valhalla. Is it sexist to have an army? The lore of this world is insane. Yoru Yori is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuru Yuri. Shut up. Is this a Yuri Yuri reference? Is this a fucking Yuru Yuri reference? Oh my god, they're just spelling it differently. One of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals of the popular Danger U forum seem divided, however. This is such obvious pandering.
Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash?
You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm gonna marry Sheena Sue. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY
Every Friday on RSTV.
if you haven't watched Yuri Yuri,
Big recommend. It's really funny. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West, Khan J from the western nation of Kanye I can't get over fucking Kanye-vania.
yeah, the play on Alan Smithy, yeah, it's really funny. And the fact that everyone at the Augmented Eye uses this pseudonym, so funny.
Has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic?
Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit.
Maria Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview.
They're all pretty hot though. If I were him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you can just make them from scratch to match your every needs?
More as we investigate.
Fucking Kanye-vania.
Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Update 2. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late. Although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago, when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell.
I wonder if that's also partially what's affecting Dorothy being so down in the dumps. I'm assuming it has to do with the meeting she has with Vincent, but she would have been receiving this shit as well. And we had that conversation about Lilim death, and that other post we saw in the up here was like about all the Lilims coming back together to the source. So that's kind of odd. But in the meantime,
Mega Christmas is here by Miki. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different, considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Whoop, I gotta go. Time to sign some books. Merry Mega Christmas.
all right, everyone. And with that, we are going to save and call it a stream. Day 13. Okie dokie, everyone. Well, thank you very much for... Oh, Nora. Oh, baby, hold on. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Yeah, KFC is the Christmas meal in Japan. I bet. I know. You're a dog. You're a dog. But like, all things considered, I'd rather have fried chicken than turkey. Let's be real. I would much rather... Nora, can I talk about fried chicken, please? No, never. That's right. I hate you with the... Just calm down. We'll play in a bit here. Yeah, you have to reserve KFC weeks in advance. Like I said, I'd prefer to have fried chicken instead of turkey. Yes, the noodle is here and she is quite needy. She knows that I'm wrapping up stream and I'm probably going to be playing with her soon. But thank you for joining me, everyone. Sorry I wasn't able to stream at my usual time on Friday this week, but family stuff was happening that I needed to attend to. But I was glad I was able to squeeze one in here on Saturday, which is very nice. So I don't know how much left we have in this game. I don't really want to look up how many days there are so I don't spoil myself. But we'll definitely be playing more of this coming Friday. Very much looking forward to that. And hopefully Aria and I can continue with Metal Gear Solid as well. But in the meantime, y'all make sure you're subscribed to the channel and on the Discord as well, link in the description, so you can keep up to tabs as to what is happening here in the arcade and what's going to be coming up next. And leave a like if you're enjoying the crazy, a bit too real sometimes, bartending adventures of Valhalla. I most certainly am. This is one of the best visual novels I've ever played. It's so damn good. And it's one of those where I'm like eagerly anticipating finishing it, but I also just kind of don't want it to end because I love the story and the characters so much. It's just such a vibe. But all good things must come to an end eventually, although I have heard that there are multiple endings to this game, so replay value, baby. Like, what if we go through the entire game just serving all the wrong drinks? What would that cause? Oh yeah, thank you, Cleo. Yeah, it was nice to take the trip in general and go to the coast to see my family. Just going to the coast, because that's my happy place, is the ocean. But kind of tough, but overall, things went as good as they possibly could have. But I'm very happy to be back home with all the animals and the allies. But most importantly, I need to get some actual food in me since I've been drinking a Moscow Mule, and then get some sleep later. So y'all make sure to have a wonderful night yourself, stay hydrated, have some delicious dinner if you haven't eaten yet, and most importantly, get some good sleep when it's time to go to bed, everyone. And I will catch you silly stringworms next time. Good night, everyone!